Hey, welcome to R2 Supperclub. So basically this is our reception. Don't forget to sanitize, it's covered. Come over, let me show you inside. We call this a section 5. It's more like, by itself, but people really like to stay here sometimes when they want to be a little bit private. Here's another VIP section. Yeah, so there's a stationery pad where we keep most of the menus, and this is Louis XIII. It's a very good cognac. You should try it someday. That's if you take alcohol. I don't know about that. Personally, this is my favorite part. It's the VIP. It's more sophisticated, more private. You can have your own thing, be by yourself and enjoy. I'll show you the section then. Coming into the, and it's the DJ booth. Yeah, where we have DJs on DJs from Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, and holiday eves, where we play all good music. All good music. There's another VIP station too. There was another VIP station here too. People like to sit here sometimes. So yeah, basically about it. Let me show you the kitchen. So this is some of our main varieties we have. Guacamole, Caesar salad, beef steak, spicy buffalo wings, and fried potato. And this is the main menu, which has both the food and cocktails and other drinks all together in one. We can go through some pages. The first page is the food, where you have different varieties of food. Burger sliders, it's a mini burger, little burgers, very, very popular. That's what a lot of people eat. Come with me inside the bar. So this is the bar. We have 4 stations. These are the drinks, some of the drinks. One bartender here, one bartender there. Same here as well. So this is the VIP menu. Whenever you come, you want to get a table. This is the menu we present to you, and then you make a choice for yourself. We have about 10 different selections of martinis, different types of martinis, champagne cocktails, cappuccino, margaritas. We basically have everything. Mojito selection over different varieties, and we have our own signature drinks as well too. Yeah.
Welcome to another episode of the Melanated Files. My name is Ranzo, and today we're joined by Frank and Kobe, right? 2 of the 3 owners of R2 Supperclub right here in Tokyo, Japan. We're gonna hear their stories right now. So Frank and Kobe, can you introduce yourself to the world? Tell them who you are.
My name is Frank and Kobe Amanfo. I'm from Ghana, Akan tribe, the biggest tribe in Ghana. I've been in Japan for over 25 years, and I'm one of the owners in R2 Supperclub in Roppongi.
I'm Kobe Opoku. I'm from Ghana as well. Been in Japan for 14 to 15 years, and I'm one of the owners here as well.
You said it's 3 owners, right? So
Yeah.
Kazim is the 3rd owner,
Yeah.
but he's not here today.
He's not here today.
So you guys are father and son. Father and son. Like father and son, right?
I mean,
But some people take it like a...
We're family, period.
Like family, yeah, family.
Okay.
Like brother, junior brother, senior brother. You know,
however you want to
But
take
I'm
it,
saying
we're
it's
family.
beautiful though.
right?
Because
You know how it is, but sometimes.
No, I'm saying it's good.
That's
right?
cool.
Because I wish I was in business with my father too, right?
I get where you're coming from, like
Right?
running a business with your father.
Yeah,
together.
isn't it beautiful?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what's the dynamic?
Oh,
like?
it's good. It's very
Right?
good.
So-
It's a good feeling. When we hear it's business, strictly business.
Okay.
You don't bring family thing here now.
So Gazim is also a relative as well?
Yeah, Gazim is from Sudan.
Ah, Sudan.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
like
so Ghana
it's
and
like a
Sudan.
friend. And then, we all team up to get this place. Yeah.
So tell me some more about R2, right? Whose idea was it? Why did you decide to come into this business specifically?
Well, as I would say, R2 is like we took over from a different company.
Okay.
We didn't establish, from the beginning.
Okay.
So it's like we took over almost like 3 years ago. I think November will be the 3rd year since we came to R2. I think it was owned by a group called UCM.
Okay.
Yeah. And, me, Kobe, and Gazim, we just teamed up and, we said that we want to take over this place. And then we bought it from that company for about 3 years ago. And I think we have been successful. We're doing a very good job. And it's like a lounge, bar, restaurant. This is the best place, you can get in Tokyo right now.
Okay.
And it has got a big name.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the offering like? Like, what type of atmosphere should people expect when they come inside?
Oh, well, here it's like, we play, like, we have a DJ, spinning, like, old school, new schools, R&B, hip hop, and whatnot. And it's like, we deal with foreigners and Japanese. We have about 60% foreigners and about 40% Japanese.
Okay.
So this is the place where, you can come and enjoy yourself whenever you're in Japan.
So you've been in Japan for 25 years, right?
That's right, yeah.
15 years.
About
Have
15.
you guys always thought about business in Japan before this one, or this is your first venture together?
Oh, I've been in the business for a long time.
Okay.
Because since I've been in Japan, this is the business I've been doing.
Okay.
Bar, club business, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the latest venture.
That's right, this is the latest one.
Okay. All right, so let's go back to the beginning, right? So tell me about why Japan in the first place, right? You're in Ghana. Why did you decide to come to Japan?
Well, that's a long story. Let me make it short.
Make it short.
Yeah, I'll make it short. Actually, I'm a banker by profession.
Okay.
Yeah, I was working at the Ghana Commercial Bank in Ghana. I was in Kumasi.
Okay.
Yeah, University of Science and Technology. So I was on leave, and I decided to travel. I mean, I've been in Ghana for so long, so I was like, let me go outside the country. But actually, I wanted to go to Australia, but my visa process wasn't okay.
Okay.
So I was able to get a Japanese visa. So people were like, why do you go to Japan? For what?
It's very different.
Yeah, it's
Japanese,
different.
not
Yeah.
English.
I said, no, let me try. So, I took the opportunity to come, and then, first time I got here, I said, okay, damn, this is a good place.
Okay.
Somebody from Ghana, and then you've been in Tokyo. It's far different. So I decided to stay. And then when I was coming, I was having only $200 in my pocket.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was just walking around because I had one of my friends told me there's a guest house called English House in the Kibukuro. So I went there. And unfortunately for me, when I went there, I saw a Ghanaian guy. So I was like, oh, I'm so happy to see my own brother.
Okay.
And very fortunately, he lives so close to me in Ghana. He lives.
Oh, in Ghana. Okay.
In Ghana, yeah. But I didn't know him. So he was the first guy to give me spaghetti to eat.
Okay.
That was the first time I tasted spaghetti.
Okay.
And they said, hey, he used the language in my country, say, akwaba. It means you're welcome.
Okay.
And I said, okay. And then he said, Frank, go ahead and eat spaghetti. And then I didn't know how to eat spaghetti. So I was so hungry and no money.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have to try. And then from there, he gave me a job, but I didn't like it. That was too hard for me. It was like a construction job.
Okay.
So I just told him, I can't do it. And I came to Roppongi in a 2 weeks time. And I met one French guy. He was like a manager at one antique bar restaurant in Roppongi. So he asked me, do you want to work? I said, why not? Of course. So he took me there. And I said, okay, I'll do it. So the following day, I started the job. And as a waiter, I didn't know nothing, no language. That was very, very, difficult for me. Because in those days, it's hard to get, Japanese people speaking English.
No Google Translate.
That's
you
right.
can't use
So,
no
so
application.
difficult, but that's where I began to learn my language. Because that time, I didn't have enough money to go to school. So I decided to, do my own thing. And I was able to learn the language. And then gradually, I became the manager for the place. So from then I started, thinking if I can do my own thing. So I had a friend also said, Frank, let's come together, let's open our own bar. And then eventually we were able to do something. So my first bar here was called Sabon.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we able to open another one called Nature. So I was trying to expand my business.
Okay.
And then I had another one called Midas, but I closed the Sabon. So Midas became so famous, and I had a lot of artists from US. Beyonce even came to my place.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
Jay-Z and all those kind of. And then from then I met Gazim. That he was my friend. So he also came and said, Frank, I know you have the experience, so let's put something together. And then I said, okay. Then Kobe too was working with UCN.
So when did you come to Japan?
So I came to Japan 15 years ago, right?
So was that after the first business?
That was
or
after Midas.
after Midas?
That's right.
No, I came with Midas.
Oh, you came in the middle of Midas. But-
Actually, I worked at Midas with him
Yeah.
when he owned Midas.
Okay.
So when I came to Japan, I was working together with him on Midas. So I got experience through Midas.
Yeah.
So when Midas closed down, that was when we all came together to do I'm not a.
So was it your decision to come over? Were you like, oh, I want to join you, Dad?
It was my decision to bring him down here.
You know,
Okay.
Yeah.
where we come from, it's like that in Ghana. Like, you know, when I finished high school, I didn't want to go to school. I didn't want to.
Yeah.
I didn't want to continue school.
Yeah.
I wanted to come to Japan.
You know how it is.
You know how I wanted to travel. I'm like,
Yeah.
nah, I don't want to live in Ghana. I need to travel. I need to come out here. Because
Yeah.
I'm there, I'm seeing all the.
Because
all
when
the
I
stuff
go home
going
and he
on,
see me, it's like, damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I want to join you.
yeah, I need to come here. So yeah, he brought me out here, and then I went to Japanese language school for 2 years. Then after I enrolled to an American university.
Temple?
Nah, Lakeland.
Okay, let
Everybody
us
say
say
Temple.
Everybody, yeah.
Edit that part out.
That's what everybody knows.
That's a famous
Lakeland
one.
College is affiliated to Wisconsin now.
Okay.
Yeah. So whilst I was going to university, I was still doing part time with him at Midas. Yeah. I studied business management out there, and yeah, that was
Okay.
That was it. Yeah. And now we're here.
Okay. I wanted to ask you something though, because you said you're a banker in Ghana, and then you
Yeah.
came here. So did you leave everything? Was it like a spur of the moment decision?
Yeah, that was a very strong decision I took. Even my dad wasn't,
never
wasn't
approved?
happy. Yeah, he wasn't happy. Yeah, he was disagreeing with me. But I told him, I said, look, I gotta do what I gotta do. So it was an adventure. Yeah, and I came, but
Was it greater opportunity? You were seeking greater opportunity?
Oh yeah, yeah. Because I said to myself, since I'm here, I get to prove my, be my, coming to Japan. So I try as much as possible, never to, prove that. Why did I come to Japan?
Yeah.
So I want to, I want to be like, I came to Japan for a purpose. So I have to struggle and I have to be, very serious about everything I do. And I think I was successful. Yeah, established my own company, but something happened, so everything has to be, go away. And now I'm back to the system.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what's the biggest lesson you've learned? Right. So you came here, you've built up, successful businesses. What's the biggest lesson you've learned?
Well, I've learned a lot because compare Ghana and Japan is different. What I've learned from here is like, this is the place where law-abiding country. Because here in Ghana, we're all human beings. But the difference is, the law works here, the law doesn't work in my country.
I see.
And people, they work hard. They are very polite, very clean, very safe. And if you work hard, I think you'll be able to live with these people. Yeah.
So, what do you think it takes to be successful in business in Japan? Like, what do you need to be successful in business in this country?
I think you need to, be with them and learn their language. And you have to know their culture.
I think you have to be honest.
You have to be honest.
Honesty is very, very important in this country. Yeah.
Other than that, you cannot.
And the culture,
be with them.
the whole thing is the culture and respecting the culture. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's about respect.
Yeah.
Japanese is about their culture. Yeah.
So when I came in, right, I rolled up to it, R2. It's a beautiful establishment, right? Beautiful place. The layout is beautiful. How has the community responded or received R2?
Oh, they receive it in a very, very nice way. I mean, they love
Community.
it. Yeah, they love it. And it's like, if I tell you the average age coming here, you'll be surprised. Yeah, they're young, old, women, men, We get entrepreneurs, diplomats. Yeah, people love it.
Yeah, because I feel like other people, like other black people seeing it, or Africans or Ghanaians, right, they would be inspired.
Yeah.
Because it's a beautiful place, right? So how is the community like in terms of the black people with businesses within Roppongi? Is there a lot of synergy, a lot of like relationships?
Oh, we have a very good relationship. Yeah, very good relationship.
A lot of unity.
Yeah,
A lot of unity. We support each other.
Okay, cool.
Some black people come here, we go to some of their bars.
Yeah.
We all support each other.
So when you came here, did you have a degree already when you came to Japan?
Yeah. So
Okay, so you wanted a
master's.
master's.
Yeah.
So how did you feel inside when you had to do a construction job, right? Because now you're a banker. Like, what did you tell yourself to do that job?
I didn't have no money.
Okay.
I was broke.
Okay.
So at least I had to try and get something to buy food. But I did like 2 weeks. I swear to God, that was out.
Okay.
So I
It was
said,
too
no.
hard?
Yeah, it's too hard. I can't do it.
So there was no pride involved, right? You never cared.
It's
You
not
just
about
wanted
pride. For me, pride is
You wanted to
something
survive.
different. Yeah.
That's it.
I want to survive.
Survival.
I don't
That's it.
care about pride.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then you went into the French restaurant Did you fall in love with the food and beverage industry, or?
Yeah, I did it.
Okay.
Yeah, because that was so flexible. And it was like hospitality. And you know, somebody working at the bank, it's the same thing, almost same thing.
Customer
Because you meet
service.
people, customer service. So it's almost similar, but just like in a night. So I was into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I showed passion.
So did you give up on further in your education? Like you fell in love with just the business?
Yeah,
You're
I
like,
give up the
You give up.
I gave up.
Okay.
So because I was having, I had a passion in it. So now the job I'm doing now, I love it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm so happy with my business now.
Okay. So you have no regrets.
No,
So if you could go back to 1992 and talk to Frank from back in 1992, what advice would you give him? Is there anything you would say to him?
it's like, you know, as a human being, everything is all about you. You have to take a very bold decision. Don't be in the middle. When you take a decision, make sure it's going to work.
Yeah.
Don't do something, then later on you regret. And that's not good. Yeah. Make sure you take a decision to do this, you do it well,
Yeah.
and make sure you know you succeed. Yeah. Even though you can make a mistake, but don't worry. When you get mistakes, it makes you know, it opens your mind.
Yeah.
And it gives you more lesson. So that for instance, if you do something that you fail, that's not the end of your life. That's why I always say, don't give up.
Okay.
Yeah, keep it up.
So that's the one thing that drove you to reach R2,
That's
right?
right.
So like, would you say that that's the thing that's different about you? Like you came here and you just never gave up.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
the one thing.
One thing. I mean, when I sit down, I say, yeah, I came here, I did my best, and I was able to succeed. But some way, you know, I mean, I had problems, but still I didn't give up.
Yeah.
And now I'm awake. So this is how, you know, I'll tell everybody, you know. So don't give up. Make sure you keep it going.
Okay. What's the biggest lesson you learned from your dad? Like watching your dad, like what inspires you about your father?
What he does, how he does his work, how he relates with people. He gives me great advice. Like, you know, he's always been my mentor. So I watch him and I try to be the best of him at the end of the day, you know.
What about relationship, right? So you said you were married when you came to Japan.
Yeah.
So what was that like?
Basically, you know, it helps. You know, I mean, you see, some people think we come here to marry Japanese because of visa. No, I didn't do that because, I mean, I love her. Yeah, she was so beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love her, but you know, it doesn't matter. You know, we broke up
Okay.
because people get divorced no matter what.
Cultural differences?
Yeah, it's also a point. I mean, cultural difference. I mean, the differences, and I mean, one way or the other, we couldn't, you know, get it on, so we just broke up. But she's not my enemy. I'm not her enemy. We get it on right now. We talk to each other.
And you have kids together as well?
I take care of my kids. I love them. Yeah, but we just divorced.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me about R2. What's the vision for the lounge? You took over 3 years ago. Like, where do you want to take it in the next 5 years?
Well, since we took over, we've been doing, I mean, great. When we came in, I think things were going down.
Okay.
So we changed some of the concept, the system, and then I think since we changed everything, we are able to, you know, double the effort that I mean the other company was doing because we changed the music,
Okay.
and then we also make it more friendly. I mean, it's like at home,
More flexible.
more flexible, so people come, right? And then we make sure we be honest to customers. We don't try to. I mean, it's like when you come here, it's like you go into your home.
Okay.
So even one person can even come here and enjoy themselves.
What do customers like when they come here, right? So when the customers come in, like, what do they really appreciate about R2 that keeps them coming back?
Well, customers come here, they love our cocktails.
Okay.
Very special. You can't get it anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, and we get varieties of cocktails. Yeah,
Okay.
that's one point. And also when they come, it's like they feel welcome. Yeah, we have a very good, incredible staff. Yeah, they are, you know, very professionals. So when they come, they feel like nothing going to happen to them, and they feel safe.
So what's the response from the Japanese clientele? What's the response?
It's great.
Do they know that it's owned by like Africans? Do they know?
Oh, yeah.
What's the response like?
It's like they love it.
I mean, some of them, they're skeptical. They don't believe it. Some,
They don't believe it.
Some don't believe it. How can an African own a place like
Yeah.
this? But, I mean, it's normal. It's just hard work and determination.
Yeah.
Everybody can do it.
Indeed.
Hello, everybody. My name is Ben Collins. I'm the manager of R2 Supperclub, Roppongi, Tokyo. R2 Supperclub is a very interesting place in that every day brings a new perspective. We meet new people, interesting people from all walks of life, and mixed with our qualities, friendly customer service, makes R2 the place to be. It's interacting with the people. We sell hospitality. We sell happiness to people. They come in stressed, frustrated, and they are celebrating all different activity in their life at a point in time. But we make sure they're coming in and they're going out is second to none, and they all leave with the same thing, being satisfied with the great, friendly, quality service we give them.
What is it like being black in Japan for you guys? Like you've been here for 25, 15. What was it like for you when you came
When I first came
to meet your dad? What was it like?
Awesome. For me, I loved it when I first got here. I don't know why. Maybe I was just looking forward to it already. And I was lucky because when I got here, he was already established. So it made things move a little bit faster than usual for me. Because when I got here, my apartment was ready, my school was ready, everything was ready for me. So it was more easy for me. It made me appreciate life more, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh yeah, he made it, so I don't have to, bring him down. I have to make sure that I have to continue the legacy. Whatever he's doing, I have to work hard to get to his point. So yeah, I made friends from school. When I first got here, actually, the thing that made me love you the most was the ladies. Because I was still young though, I was like 23 or 21 years when I got here.
Okay.
Working in the club, what do you expect? At the same time, it felt back home because when I was in school, we had different people from different countries. In my school, we had Ghanaians in my school, we had Nigerians in my school, we had Americans in my school, we had people from different kind of countries. So it felt like home. Nothing was really different back in Ghana because I was already used to, being with other cultures and everything. But Japan, the culture and the system is quite different. So you just have to adapt to the culture.
Okay.
Yeah. When we came here, we came here like about 25 years ago. So that was a different case.
So 1995?
Yeah, that's 1992. That was really hard.
Okay.
Because only few foreigners, especially blacks, from Africa. And you can imagine, some of them has never even seen a black man before. So when they see black man, they started like, yeah. And then that let me feel like, oh, why? Are they, trying to discriminate on? But I didn't worry about that. I just, focus on what I wanted to do. So, as I said, for me, I didn't care. Even everywhere they said, they say racist. So if you are in Japan, there's, Japanese trying to, be racist. So what? So I didn't really care about that. So I was trying
because you knew what you wanted to do.
Yeah, because I have my purpose. So I don't really care. And then, since I didn't care about that, I was able to focus, and I was able to make it. Yeah.
What was the most challenging part when you came to Japan?
The most challenging was like the language, and then the food.
The food?
Yeah, because when I came here first, I couldn't eat your food. I was like, well, what is this? And then the language. And in those days, when you talk to Japanese, the first thing he would do is like, it means no. I was like, what is this? They said, no, it means no. And then when you talk to them, instead of saying yes, they say hi. So I was always confused. In my country, when you say hi, it means something different. So my main challenge was like the language and then the food. And then the people. I didn't know them. And I looked at them like, they're too small. Very tiny, So, but I look at the place, this is a very beautiful place. Very neat. So I also trying to study them, learn from them, and then make sure, I get what I want.
So what did you learn from the Japanese?
The way they work. They're very serious people. They are, law-abiding people. And they don't really care too much about other things. For instance, if you are your neighbor, it can be 1 year, nobody talks to nobody. Because they always care about themselves. They try to be independent. Yeah, so I studied from them, and then I thought, that's good.
So what year did you open your first bar? Can you remember?
Oh, when I got here, I think within my third year, and that was a small bar, because I did with somebody. Okay. So at least I contributed and he contributed. And then it became bigger.
In Roppongi?
Yeah, in Roppongi. Okay. So I've been in Roppongi for quite a long time. Yeah.
What is it like doing business in Roppongi? Because I know there are a few like black-owned businesses in Roppongi. What's that like?
Yeah, before was very hard. You know, before my fears, they come to give me money.
Oh.
Do this. And, you know, before we didn't know the system very well. And we didn't say it, we just did it. So there were some loopholes.
Okay.
Of course, it affected us, you know. But now, we've been here, we've been studying them, we know them, now we are all together. So now we know how to move about it.
So what about you when you came to Midas, right? Yeah. So you worked as a busboy or a bartender?
Bartender, everything.
Okay, so what was that experience like for you?
It was a great experience because, you know, when I came to Midas, he owned Midas. So, you know, I felt like, oh, my dad owns the club. So, you know, I was like all over the place. And like I told you from the beginning, like I was young. So I was just, but I was working hard at the same time and I was still going to school. Through Midas, I met a lot of people. I learned a lot of stuff. And that gave me more experience. And that's why I'm here like at this time. It was Midas that built me, that channeled my mind to this kind of hospitality business and everything.
What did you learn about the Japanese people when you were at Midas?
They're nice people. Japanese, very polite people. And I don't know whether it was because of Midas or it's because of Roppongi, because you had a mixture of foreigners also. So all the Japanese that were coming out to Midas, they probably 60-70% of them could speak English. So it was really easy to relate with these people.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really, really easy to relate with these people. And most of them liked foreigners. That's why they come out there, you know. So it was very, very easy to relate to them.
What's the biggest lesson that you've learned, like operating a business in the food and beverage industry?
Oh, well, we have some challenges.
In Japan?
Yeah, because in Japan, everything is very expensive, especially rent.
Okay.
And then rent, labor, you know, and other stuff, very expensive. So you need to make sure you cover your, you know, and if you're not able to do that, the owner will kick you out. Yeah, especially here, it's very expensive. So you have to make sure you're able to, pay your rent, pay your staff, and then pay the other expenses to keep it going. Other than that, you cannot do it. So that's the most very challenging in this industry.
So how has COVID-19 been for you guys?
Oh, it's been so hard. Yeah, it's so hard. For about 6 months, we couldn't get our target.
Okay.
It was always down, but we didn't give up. We took care of the staff, everything, because we were trying to do our best. You don't want leave anybody behind, like staff to
Yeah.
But the part-timers, we asked them to stay home for a while.
Okay.
When things get better, we call them, and we did it. And now I think the COVID-19 is, I won't say it's already out, but at least it's coming down a little bit. So I think things are getting better now. Yeah. And we hope it to be okay soon.
COVID-19 has been hard on everyone, right?
Yeah.
What's the biggest lesson you guys learned in this industry from COVID-19?
Well, it's huge, man, because I don't know what to say, because it really, really hit us like that. Especially when there was this state of emergency and nobody's supposed to go out. We didn't know whether to close, we were so confused. And that's why we started the lunch, because people were only going out during daytime, because nobody wanted to be out in the night. So during that time, we were we lost, we made a lot of loss, like a lot of loss. We are now catching up gradually. We're not back to normal, but it's way, way, way better than 3 or 4 months ago. COVID-19 really affected us big time. And Japanese, they don't really care COVID-19 or not. You still have to pay your rent at the end of the month. Even though the government put some kind of incentives for people, but
still, it was enough.
it wasn't enough. This is a big place. The cost is a lot.
How can people support you guys? So people who are watching right now,
Yeah.
right, from all over the world, how can they support you guys? By coming out or?
Well, if they want to support us, you want them to come.
Yeah, come to our
Come to R2 and spend your money,
Okay.
and then we entertain you,
Okay.
and then you can support us.
I mean, if you don't leave here whenever you come
Yeah.
on vacation, holidays, whatever.
Please come.
We hope they do the Olympics.
Yeah.
So we can catch up.
Yeah.
So we can get what we lost. Yeah, because everybody focused on the Olympics. We were all thinking, oh, Olympics is gonna be like our jackpot. Because we had a lot of reservations.
Yeah.
We had so many reservations during the Olympics, so we knew we were gonna hit our jackpot. Then the COVID came, boom, like that. So it put everything down.
Everything collapsed.
Wow. Do you guys go back to Africa often or no?
Oh yeah, once in a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot, yeah.
What's that like? Do you think you'll ever go back or no?
Oh, I will go back, but I don't know when. Yeah. I'll go back for sure, but I don't know when.
Was it challenging to? Because sometimes, right, for foreigners to get like real estate and stuff, there's sometimes barriers. Did you face any challenges at all to secure the location?
Well, sometimes yeah, because like here, when you want to get something, you need some like guarantor, a Japanese, to back up. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a big major problem.
And especially when none of the partners are Japanese, because usually like one person would be a Japanese and then the other would be a foreigner. So for you guys, do you think it was more challenging or it wasn't?
But I think you're already Japanese because 25 years in Japanese.
Right? So it's like,
So at least you need to get somebody to back you up.
But you need to get a guarantor and stuff like that,
Yeah.
Even when you're renting a house, you need to get a Japanese guarantor. Everything needs to get a Japanese because you know how they believe in their people.
Yeah.
And they trust their people. That's one good thing about here. That they believe in their people and they trust their people so much. So once you have a Japanese backing you, guaranteeing for you for stuff, you're good.
That's why even here, our staff is mixed.
Yeah.
It's a mixture of Japanese, foreigners, like blacks, whites. It's mixed.
any advice for people who might want to do something similar? Like someone who is in Ghana right now, or some other country, and they want to come to Japan like you did. Any advice? What would you tell them before they leave? Any advice for that?
Well, my advice is, I would say no. Because if you never try, you never know. So I'll tell everybody, my colleagues, please, if you get a chance, come. And if you come and, if I have any help, I'll give it to you. So I would never advise anybody don't come now. I won't do that. Try. If you don't try, you never know.
Okay. What do you say?
Probably is, you can make it anywhere. It doesn't necessarily have to be Japan or Ghana, but for me, what I've learned is just hard work, determination, and being honest in life. You can make it anywhere, trust me. But some places you get more opportunity with certain things, Yeah. But yeah, if you want to come to Japan, you're always welcome. We're going to embrace everybody.
What's the best life advice you would give someone, or did you receive?
Well, my advice I give someone is respect everyone, no matter what. Don't worry about color. Where you coming from. No, every human is a human. Yeah, and love everyone, but care about yourself. Don't worry about what people talk about you. Make sure you do the right thing.
Okay.
Believe in God, respect, honesty. That's it. These are the three words. Believe in God, respect, and honesty.
I would say, look,
Or
never give up in your life. Yeah. No matter what happens to you, keep on going. One day you're still gonna get it. And be very, very dedicated. Yeah. Don't give up in your life.
so, when you started the first bar, did you feel like you wanted to give up at any point?
No.
No.
I never thought. I thought myself, whatever happens, I'll still do it.
Where can people find you online? And what's the address?
On Instagram is at R2 Supperclub, Facebook at R2 Supperclub. Address is 1 Coast Roppongi Building, 7-14-23 is the first floor.
Minato.
It's so easy to access.
Okay, so it's like 6 minutes from Roppongi Station,
Roppongi
right?
Station, right,
Yeah.
from the Odo line. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
And also Hibia Line.
eBay line as well. So, seeing you guys, people who are watching, because some people don't believe that black people can actually have success in Japan. But you guys are living proof that
Black
it's
people don't
possible,
even believe it either.
right? What was that?
I said black people don't even believe it either.
So there you have it, guys. This was Frank and his son, Kobe. If you find yourself in Japan or Tokyo, be sure to check out R2 Supperclub in Roppongi. I recommend it, so be sure to stop by. Again, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a big thumbs up and remember to subscribe to this channel for weekly videos on the Black experience across the globe. Until next time, bye for now.